Yes, I'm fully with you. Again, and having been in this field for so long, I know that it's definitely about business. Now, that's a big machine that you're going up against. How do you plan, and what is it that you have demonstrated as it relates to successes? Because you're now touting the statistics in our community. What are the statistics in your community?
33 years. African American men are number one in the world in prostate cancer and hypertension. 1 in 13 blacks in America suffering fatal kidney disease. 33 years. We have not experienced one fatal, not one incidence of kidney disorder. 33 years, not one case of prostate cancer. 33 years, not one heart attack. 33 years, not one case of cancer. Well, let us be realistic. You would think that with statistics like that, that African American researchers, scientists, and doctors, that they would be beating down the doors of the community in Dimona. Absolutely not. Not one research team has visited Dimona to assess how we were able to achieve such miraculous results. Why? Because the interests of our people is not in their heart. We have now got to go back and to assess and to ask our people, why is it? I'm saying these things publicly. This is not a secret. This is not a mystery. Why is it that they have not sought out the grants to send the teams to do the research, to assess as to how we have achieved such miraculous results in Dimona? Simply because of our diets. We, first of all, I had to teach our people that there is a direct correlation, a direct connection between what you consume and, again, the end result. You see, if they are not able to connect up diet with the health issue, then that means that they're looking at this end results and they're pondering as to why, but they're not connecting it up with what they are consuming. I'm simply saying that we must go back now and we must chastise these leaders that are continuously diverting the attention of our people from the essential elements, the true life and living. I say unto you, my beloved son, you cannot be living and dying at the same time. It is evident that the present leaders are processing our people from the carnation of the womb, the carnation milk, to the carnation of the grave. And it is evident that this is their objective. Why? Because I am able, we are all able in 2002 to assess the end results.
Now, nutritionally speaking, you have formulated a diet for your community that, of course, has made your people avoid many of the illnesses that folks in America are suffering from regularly. Now, where do you base this diet on? And you spoke about there being a spiritual problem. What's the connection between the nutritional and the spiritual and this solution that you've been able to find for your people?
Well, again, we have had to go back to the book of Genesis, back to the book of Genesis, to the diet that was given by the Creator unto our people. And as I go back to share this with you, at the same time, I can verify the Genesis creative process. In the book of Genesis, we are reminded that we were all created from the dirt, from the soil, from the dust of the earth. If, in fact, we were created from the dirt of the earth, from the soil, then there has to be some kind of synergy, some way to verify if, in fact, that creative process actually came to be. Let us consider. There are 112 minerals in the earth. For example, iron. You have iron in your body? Phosphorus, manganese, magnesium, boron, nickel, calcium. All of these minerals that are found in the earth are in fact found in our bodies.
Right.
And together with that, we must supply our bodies with these essential minerals, or either we will get sick and ultimately we will die. So that means that we cannot live without those minerals. The infinite wisdom of the Creator caused us to what? He knew that we could not consume these minerals as ores. I could not go out and hack a piece of iron out of the mountain and consume that, ingest it and digest it and metabolize it. But in his infinite wisdom, still knowing and following a perfect plan, he then caused plants to spring forth from the same earth from which we were created. And in those plants, we could find an ample supply of all of the minerals for our bodies. So the Creator then gave us a diet that we would have to consume from the same source from which we were created. It is for that reason that I'm a vegan. This is not just a movement or a fad. This is us going back to live in harmony with the will of the Creator, to move from the transient to the eternal. And I'm simply saying to our people that no animal consumption has anything to do with your beginnings, but it does have something to do with your endings. And we're simply saying that when you consume animal flesh, you move from the transient, you move from the eternal to the transient. So I am a vegan. I am a vegan because I am consuming from the source of my creation. The soil from which I was taken, I, from that same soil, receive all of my nutrition.
And a vegan is just an absolute vegetarian.
Absolutely.
There you
We
go.
consume no animal products or byproducts.
All right, great.